YouTube? I'm back again today for another game review. Today I'm very excited to check out In10sity from Simply Fun. This is for 2 to 6 players, taking about 30 minutes to play, and it's for ages 10 plus. And in In10sity, this is a trivia game where you're going to have a trivia question given to you that will have a number answer between 1 and 10. You are going to put your answer on this little dial right here, and you're going to try to make your way around a board. But the game's a little bit different because you're going to be rolling dice, and those dice will dictate how many spots forward you will move if you get it correct, or how many spots backward you will move if you get it incorrect. It's a light, simple game, but is it simply fun? Let's open it up, and I'll tell you what I think. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what's going to get inside of In10sity. So first and foremost, we're going to have a handy-dandy rule booklet. It's really short, simple, sweet, compact, to the point. Very well done. It should have you up and running in no time at all. Honestly, you just really need the quick rules once you have the game set up because it is a very straightforward game. So in In10sity, you are trying to get all the way around this 10 to the winner circle by answering trivia questions on your little spinner dials right here. All the answers are going to be between the numbers 1 and 10, hence yeah, you get it. There's also is the option to pass on questions because unlike a lot of other trivia games, if you get it incorrect, you are going to move back spaces. So you'll either move forward spaces for getting it right on the nose. If you're one off, you'll move forward X number of spaces based on how you roll the yellow dice. And if you are incorrect, you will move backwards. So let's show you exactly how a mock round works. The first thing you're going to do, you roll all 3 dice and you put them up here. So 7, 1, and a 5. So this is going to be a huge one right here. And also, since everybody's at start, everybody's going to guess. Normally, that is not the case because, let's say in this particular instance, you're all the way up here and you have no idea. Well, you're not going to guess because you don't want to lose 5 most of the time, but I'll talk more about that later. So now, So now, one person is going to read the questions like so. On average, how many more years will an American woman live than an American man? I saw it was 6, but let's just say somebody puts a 3, and somebody puts a 3, and then somebody puts a 6, and you get it. People are going to put different answers down. You all reveal your answers at the same time, and then, hey, you reveal the question, you read it off the bottom, interesting little factoid, and then you put it towards the back. The way that it is structured, you will not be able to see the answer right here, which is kind of nifty. At that point, depending on if you're correct, you'll move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're one off, you get to move forward 1. Or if you're incorrect, you would actually move backwards. And then you rinse, wash, and repeat with someone reading a new question. What is the world record time in seconds in the sport of calf roping? So this one, once again, let's roll the dice. 7, 5, 2. Chances are purple guy would not even bother guessing because if he gets it wrong, he goes back 5 spaces. But anywho, you're going to continue to do this until somebody gets to the winner circle. Hooray! And they are the winner of the game. And that, in a nutshell, is how you're going to play In10sity. Alrighty then, In10sity from Simply Fun. What are my final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the pro side, it is easy to learn, it is easy to teach. Component-wise, the components are nice. I like how all the answers fit into this little area right here, and you don't actually need someone sitting out the round. You can read the question without seeing the answer, which is nice. So everybody gets to guess every single round. It's a relatively quick and snappy game. It's just roll the dice, put the dice into place, read the question, put down your answers, move forward or backwards, rinse, wash, repeat, do it over and over again until somebody gets to the winner spot. So, very simple game to learn, to understand. That is always a good thing, especially with a party game. Plays up to 6. Good player count, 2 to 6. I mean, you could have easily had this play a lot more. Could have had it play 20. I mean, if you had 4 copies of this, you could make it play 24. I see no reason why not. You had different colored pawns. A lot of wood here, a lot of cardboard, so if you need this to start a fire, be a good fire starter. I always like to mention that in bad reviews. And that's what I got with the In10sity because it's not a fun game at all. So play this with adults, play this with kids. Universally, everybody did not like it, and I cannot disagree. Normally, I'm the guy who's like, it's got redeeming qualities, and now I'm like, yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? This is a bad game. We're not having fun, are we? No, and there's a lot of big problems with this game. So you know what? There's not a lot of big problems with the game. There's a couple big problems with this game. So first and foremost, it's just not fun going backwards and looking down there and saying, oh, if I get this wrong, I'm going to go back 5 spaces. And you would think it's like high risk, high reward. It's not, though. It's just like, oh, cool. You know, it took me a turn and a half to get here, and now I just went all the way back. And they do, you know, they do make it so the green dice numbers that you move forward are bigger than the red ones, and the yellow ones are in the middle. And you do have a decent shot of hitting the correct answer each time, because 3 out of 10 answers most of the time are going to be correct, because you get to move forward if you're one off, either up or down, but it's still just not fun. Just going backwards in a trivia game is not fun. Like, you get this great sense of accomplishment. It's like, yes, I had a good idea what the answer is, and I got it right, and I get to move forward. And the next time, it's like, hey, I think I have a good idea what this answer is. And you put down the answer, and you're wrong, and you're right back to square one. And just in general, games are not fun when you do something, and then you get slapped down back to square one. That's just not fun game design. And when you're playing a game that is a party game from a company called Simply Fun, and they give this a 10 on the fun scale. I wonder if all their games are a 10 on the fun scale. It's just not fun. The game itself is not fun. The adults did not like it. The kids did not like it. I did not like it. And there's just no reason that I think I would ever want to play this game ever again. Just none. I did not enjoy the game. Double-sided questions, so there's a good deal of questions, but still, it's just not a very enjoyable party game. There's a reason why you probably haven't heard of this game. There is a reason why I do believe this game is probably not in print anymore, and that's because Simply Fun, no, you forgot one part of that equation. It is a simple game, but it's not a fun game. So in the end, In10sity, trivia game you can count on. Stupid slogan too. Don't want to forget that one. Not fun. Not that enjoyable at all. Cannot recommend it to anyone, ever, in any situation, unless you need a good fire starter. So that is In10sity from Simply Fun. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know what is one of your least favorite party games out there. For me personally, this one definitely goes to the top of the list, because I normally am a huge fan of party games. But Dixit really is one that it's not that it's not fun for me, it's just I get so frustrated. My brain works differently than other people, and I always do absolutely atrocious at Dixit. Like, I am freaking terrible at that game, which kind of, cancels out the fun, because I like winning stuff too. But let me know in the comments below, what is your least favorite party game? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.